Hey, it's Michael Griswold. Is there any such thing as a natural when it comes to meeting women? Well, in this video, we're going to discuss that. You're going to get the answer, and the answer may shock, surprise, flummox, or make you aghast. See, I have a confession to make. I didn't go through puberty until I was 19 years old, which means when I graduated high school, I was 5'1". And I talked like this. In fact, I worked at McDonald's when I was 14, and I would work the drive-thru. And you'd have the headset on, and I would say, hey, welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order? And of course, there were all these cute girls that worked at McDonald's with me, and I had a crush on all of them. And they'd be in drive-thru too, and they'd have their headset on, and I'd be saying, hey, welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order? And my voice was so high that the people at the window would say, yes, ma'am, could I get a quarter-pounder extra value meal? And I would be so pissed, because I know that the girls heard it, and then I felt even more embarrassed. My teeth were all crooked. That's why I got a job at McDonald's, because I needed to get braces. So my teeth were all crooked. I was shorter than every girl. My voice was higher than every girl. I had no skills with women. All of them thought of me as their little friend. You know, I was the person that they went to tell about all their boy troubles. And now people think that I'm some sort of natural. It's hilarious to me. The reality is there is no such thing as a natural when it comes to meeting women. Everything that we do, we learn to do. Now, there is a difference between guys who come across naturally and people who come across as unnatural. And that difference comes from having conviction. It comes from seeing women and men in a proper way. Seeing yourself as a man who has something to give to a woman. Seeing yourself as noble. Seeing yourself as gallant. Seeing yourself as a man. Seeing yourself in the old-fashioned notion of manhood, and seeing a woman as someone who you get to love, protect, and care for. You see, when you approach women from the perspective of not needing anything from them, but as having so much to offer because of who you are, then meeting women becomes simple. They want to be around you. They want to open themselves up to you because they don't have to protect themselves. They don't have to act cool. They don't have to act tough because you're not trying to take advantage of them. This is all learnable stuff. And in fact, you, whoever you are, watching this video right now, if you want to meet, to attract, to arouse, seduce, and satisfy the women that you want, you can learn how to do it. Because I've got news for you. Women want to be attracted. They want to be aroused. They want to be seduced, and they want to be satisfied. That's why they read 50 Shades of Grey, for God's sake. And they're looking for men to do it. Now, of course, you can go the pickup artist approach and learn all these weird things and dress up like weirdos and say stupid things and then create this competition with a woman where you're being cool and she needs to be cool to try to keep up with you. Or you could take the approach that she's a woman and you can treat her tenderly. And yeah, it is risky. It's risky to be a man. It's risky to put your balls on the table. To put your balls on the table, give her the hammer and say, do as you will. In fact, I credit my friend Sean Thomas for that expression. Learned that from him many, many years ago. But let me ask you this. Have you ever seen the movie Braveheart? Maybe the movie 300 or Gladiator. Did any one of you leave that movie thinking, that sucked? Or did you leave that movie thinking, yes, he gave it all. He left it on the field. Don't we want, as men, to leave everything we have? Don't we want to come back from the battle with our garments tattered and sweat on our brow and blood all over us and know that we gave ourselves for every part of ourselves? Isn't that the kind of woman that you want? Don't you want a woman who's worthy of all of you instead of worthy of some sort of mannequin that dresses up? That's the kind of woman who's going to respect you, my man. That's the kind of woman who's going to love you. That's the kind of woman who, when the shit is going rough, is going to stand beside you And as you're questioning your manhood, as you're questioning your masculinity, she's going to whisper in your ear, baby, there is no man I would rather be standing beside. And bro, in that moment, every bit of energy that you've put into it, every bit of energy is worth it. And you become revitalized. You become born again. You become renewed with this sense of passion and purpose. It is not a mistake. It is not in vain. It is not a coincidence that every great source of inspiration throughout history has been a woman. It has been the love of a woman that has inspired men to greatness. Not the control of a woman, not the manipulation of a woman, not the banging of a woman, not the scoring of some hag at some bar, but the inspiration of a woman. And that is what will make you into a better man. And that is what will allow you to live for years with a great woman who loves, respects you, adores you, and who you get the privilege of being able to love, tenderly care for, and protect. If this resonates with you, if when you think of that, if when you think of giving it all, your heart swells and you think, yes, but I don't know how to do it. Don't worry. I didn't either. For years, I struggled and didn't know what the hell I was doing. And now I've figured it out. And now I'd like to show you how to do the same. So follow me. Click on the link below. It'll take you to a site called Irresistible Confidence Blueprint, where you can discover the same inside insights, the same secrets to develop your character, to be the man that you aspire to, so that you can have the woman that you've dreamt of. My name's Michael Griswold, and I look forward to being an ingredient in your success, because there is no greater satisfaction in this world than to be an ingredient in someone else's success. Click on the link below, and I'll see you there.